Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Kicking It with Cam's Kicks. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
We got the Don to the Tay to the Dizzle. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little freestyle to start it off, because why not?
Let's get it.
Yeah, hey. I kick it, the rip, the sip, the flip, the dippity, sippity, hippity, hippity, hip hop. Yeah, I'm just rapping on the mic, so just be psyched. Cause you know that we're here, so you know that we're near, and we're gonna have this podcast. Oh, you know that we're never finishing last. We're gonna end out on top. You know that we can never be stopped, yeah. Cause we got the Don to the Tay, so you know it's okay. What you gotta say, little bro, or big bro, whatever you wanna be.
Hey, listen, I ain't got no freestyle for y'all today. It's a pleasure to see you guys again.
Yes, sir. How you feeling
to be
today?
Seen. Feeling good.
You feeling good? Okay.
This camera went out, but I think we're still rolling.
Oh, no, it's still rolling. The screen just shut off.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
we're still getting used to this podcast stuff, guys. So
we new to this.
you guys gotta bear with us. So this is
sure.
the first episode of Kicking It with Cam's Kicks. Yo, we have been in the works. Sorry for the lack of uploads, guys. I haven't uploaded a video in over a month now. So been working on this behind the scenes. Got this whole podcast set up. Got this dope Rodecaster Pro 2 right here. Not a sponsor. I wish they were. Rode, if you want to sponsor me, yo, your equipment is amazing. This is a really cool machine right here. It's got all types of sound effects. We might be messing around with this a little bit today.
Right.
So yeah, but how you feeling, Dante? How you been, brother?
Great. Feeling good, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Been in the work, so it's good to see it. You feel me? In motion.
Yeah, let
Good
me
to
know
be
what
here.
you guys think of this podcast setup, and let us know who you guys want to have on our podcast now. So we're going to be inviting guests to come back here and filming a few episodes a week, probably put it out like 1 to 2 episodes a week right now just to start off and kind of get the feel for it. But we are going to be growing, and you guys are going to watch us
Episode
grow.
1.
Yeah, this is episode 1. This is the beginning. Bro, these mics are fun. It's fun, like, just hearing
I feel like I'm on
the
a radio
audio.
show right now.
Yeah,
You feel
this
me?
is dope.
Live and direct.
So let's see what we got. So we got Dante here. Give it up for Dante. Yeah, we got Dante in the building. Yes, sir. Let's see what else we got. Yo, tell a bad joke for them.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Nobody. Supposed to say nobody who.
I don't even know how jokes work. Nobody who. Oh, I get it. That took me. I'm a little slow sometimes.
That's funny.
I got a joke for you.
I'm ready.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ricky.
Ricky who?
Ricky Bobby style.
Do the Ricky Bobby stop.
Yeah, that's crickets right there. I didn't have a joke. I was just thinking of something. Yeah. I get it. But yeah. What else we got in here? Oh, this is our intro song. Okay, we're gonna save that for the next intro, guys. We
Drop a
got
bomb on
Dante in the
that.
building. Yeah, honestly, today, guys, we're just going to be having fun, talking about some sneakers, talking about some experiences, some stories that we got, and just kicking it up with the first episode of Kicking It with Cam's Kicks.
Thanks, man.
So Dante is going to be my co-host most of the time in the episodes, so you guys will have to look forward to seeing more of him. Let us know if you guys like this angle or not. Trying to get a feel of also, like, what to do for the camera angles. Right now, I'm pretty sure we just got the main one focus on me, and then we got the other camera focus on Dante. I think going forward, the episodes that Dante will be in, he's going to sit next to me, but we don't have a guest today. Dante's our first guest. He's a guest and a co-host on the song. Yeah, Dante.
I got two titles today.
Yeah, let's see what else we got. Oh, you like he was messing with the pitch. How do you do? Let's see how I do that on here. Okay. So I'm gonna give you an effect right here. Talk. Let's see if you want. Oh no.
Hello.
No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Let's.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, that's my voice.
I think it's mine. That's your voice.
That's my voice. It's the deep vocals. You really
You sound
this
like a
one.
villain. The
So,
evil
Dante,
eye.
this is a podcast. How do you feel about that?
I feel amazing. I'm kind of salty.
You want the deep vocal?
I just want to change my voice too.
Good try.
Hello. No.
Why is it still on mine? Here, see, we're still messing with stuff. We're trying to figure out how to do. All right, this is the second. You're on track 2, right?
Tracked.
Yeah, you're on track 2. So let's figure out how.
Hello.
That's still mine.
Yeah,
that's still mine. You gotta see. Okay, so track 2, we're gonna do
Hello.
home. We're on track 2. See if we can do.
Is it still?
Yeah, it's still mine. I don't know how to do it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
Try
figure
it
that out. But yeah, so you have been working at Souls for Me, our shop. For anyone that doesn't know, we got a sneaker shop in Buford, Georgia, and we built out this little podcast studio in the back. So that's where we're going to be filming our podcast. But you have been with us now for how long, Mr. Dante?
I want to say going on about a year and a few months now.
Okay. How many months is a few?
Started in January 2024.
Okay.
We're in April.
Yeah. So let's do the math.
We're in May.
Wait, no. Oh, it is
Wow,
May.
it's May
Wow.
3rd.
Bro, the months go by so fast. Started the 5th month of the year. Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's not the right.
Right effect. Hold on. I was trying to do the... Okay.
There we go. It changed his voice.
Yeah, so, okay. How's everything been with you so far? What's been your thoughts? What's some things that you expected versus you didn't expect, just kind of in the sneaker industry or just within being at a sneaker store in general, honestly?
That's a great question. Well, first, I want to say I appreciate the opportunity. You feel me?
Appreciate you, bro.
Even working here. But I low-key manifested this opportunity, though. So
Okay.
those out there that's big into the manifest world, you feel me?
Hold on. While we're on that topic right there, not to interrupt you.
Nah.
Bro, we talk about stuff all the time, and
Every
I
day.
swear, like, stuff happens. Like, we'll talk about a shoe, like, that we haven't seen in forever. Watch. We're going to manifest it right now. Cause 4. Watch this. I'm going to include footage if it happens to come in. There's no way. But imagine a Cause 4 comes in
Brand new.
tomorrow. Yeah, that would be
Desktop.
crazy. Okay, we'll see if our theory is right. But we'll be talking about some stuff, and then it just, like, randomly happens.
If not 10 minutes later, it's literally the next day.
Like, okay, so what's do you remember any examples? I don't know if you remember any off top. but-
Not specifically, but like shoes, where I could go touch a shoe on the shelf.
Okay.
Or a customer could come talk about the shoe, and I promise you, the next day or
Yeah.
later that
Oh,
day,
okay.
that shoe was sell.
Oh, that's something we do. So, like, I'll touch a shoe, or sometimes I'll just think it, and I'll be like, "Bro, this has been sitting here forever. This is never gonna sell." Someone walks through the door, is like,
Cha-ching!
"Yeah, I want to buy that shoe." Oh wait, no, that's not good.
Wrong.
Oh, and then we're
There we go. That's the feeling we was looking for.
yeah, but that's crazy. So okay, so you manifested this. Where were you going with that?
Like I've been watching sneaker videos since I can remember, to be honest. Low-key
Okay.
don't even watch regular TV no more.
Yeah.
And I want to say, yeah, like I've been watching sneaker YouTube for years, sneaker reviews, sneaker buyouts.
Okay.
And like, yeah, that's all I watch. And then I noticed the store here, going to Walmart one day. Didn't even know the store was here.
Yeah.
And I came in and you guys wasn't hiring
Oh.
at the moment. You feel me? So I chilled, got the Instagram, followed you guys, and you guys
Okay.
posted like a month or two later, like a month and a half later, that you guys were hiring.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's mine. I ain't even want to play around with it.
Nice.
So I came for the interview, and then, yeah, the rest is we here now. So
The rest was history.
The rest is history.
Yeah, I had met him before the interview, but I don't know if I put the face to you until after. Like, I meet so many people. Sometimes I'm so bad with, like, remembering names. And
facts. I did tell you I
certain
came in
stuff,
here, and you
yeah.
was like, you came in here before?
And, like, if it's not, like, super memorable or, like, we don't have, like, consistent business, honestly.
Oh, if you
it's-
don't with you, he's not going to remember you, basically.
Nah, that's
Nah,
not,
I'm just
that's not what I said. Yeah, but okay. So that's cool. So going back to the other question, what has been some things, like, that you didn't expect versus you did expect? Like, what were your expectations versus, like, what are some, like, different realities that you've seen just working here?
Well, let's start with what I didn't expect.
Okay.
I didn't expect the used market for shoes to be so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I know the prices of brand new shoes can go upwards of, you feel me, thousands of dollars.
Like,
but
what's crazy, like, a shoe could be $1,000 brand new, but used might be $300. You don't know.
not
Depending on
even.
what
The
it- yeah,
used might
sometimes-
be
yeah.
beat. I don't
Yeah.
see beat shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, because of the name and
Yeah.
the special collabs, but I don't see used shoes in this specific store sell for $1,200.
Yeah.
Tiffany Air Force.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what it is.
anything
yeah.
off-white Virgil, like, it's
That's true. Just because
crazy.
it's used doesn't mean it's not worth anything, though. It's all, like, relative to the collaboration. The condition is the big part of it.
Facts.
And yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into it. So that would be one of your
Yeah, the used
major
market
shocks.
for sure.
Okay.
But I expected to see a lot of shoes, and I want to say since I've been working here, I've touched, package, shelf,
Gotta be
over a million,
couple
shoes.
thousand,
I say
a million. Bro, there's
Bro,
not a
Cam,
million
between-
shoes. What?
In 1 week, I
What?
promise you, there could be a week where we can ship out 100 pairs, and then you'll go out of state and buy
Yeah,
500 pairs.
Okay, we're
And I would touch
yeah.
at least all 500 of those.
no, but okay, so we're in the
I say we're
thousands.
close. We're
categories.
100,000 for sure. In the hundreds of
No
thousands.
way.
I'm trying to tell you. Kevin.
If I had to guess, I'd say like 10,000.
I've seen that back wall stacked, used and brand new to the wall.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So you're talking about like rotation, like in and out.
Yeah, since I've
Okay.
been working here, it has to be.
I don't know.
It's a lot of pairs.
Tens of thousands,
Maybe.
maybe.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Bro said a million.
Bro,
I
that's not
haven't had
far.
a million shoes in my lifetime, bro. Never mind.
In a cycle, you've had over 1 million shoes. Like you done
No way.
touch and rinse and then
Bro, you
sold
think a million?
A million.
You know how much a million is, bro?
Cam.
That's a lot.
Cam, you go out of town and spend $50,000 on shoes. Like people go to Walmart and buy underwear. Like it's a lot of pairs. Maybe we exaggerate a little bit, but it's a lot of pairs since I've been working.
That sounds like some hyperbole.
Not the high,
That wasn't a joke. I don't know what.
not the hyperbole. Yeah, that was. But nah, yeah, it's been a blessing though. Like I see
Yeah.
shoes every day, package them up, and it's cool to see
can hear
people
that.
come in.
You're messing with.
Oh, my fault.
No,
I'm about to break.
you're good.
And then the best thing I want to say, another good thing about this opportunity is like
Okay.
building a community,
Oh,
So, like-
that is good.
building the friendships, relationships, the people who coming in, buying stuff, selling stuff, and just coming in to just chop it up with us. So we have a few customers that buy shoes, but necessarily they don't come to buy shoes every time. They just come in to see how everything is going with us, chop it up, see
Yeah.
what's going on in the sneaker community. So that's really cool.
That's definitely cool to be part of a community, like just to be within the local clientele in Buford and just see all the people that come in. Like you never know who's gonna walk through that door. You never
This is
know
crazy.
what's gonna walk through that door. Like we could see Payless pair of shoes. People do bring them in. Like people will bring in, like I feel bad like letting grandmas know sometimes. They're like, so you guys buy shoes here, right? And I have these vintage Skechers. I got them back about 3 years ago. I only wore them twice.
Leave
They
grandma
give me I got a good grandma impersonation.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that was pretty bad. But anyways, yeah, it's hard letting some people down, like letting them. How do you say it? Like letting them know that like
We not taking it. But it's okay.
that's a not nice way of putting it, I guess. But yeah,
But hey, you feel me? But everyone comes in, even if we don't buy their shoes, it's still an experience. So
yeah,
that's why I'm like, it's
That's true.
still cool. And then now having the podcast and being able to have different people on here, so it's about to be.
now we're gonna be
That'd be dope.
reaching out to more people and trying to kind of get more connections, because I think it's like we chop it up with people that come in all the time, like, and have good conversations about sneakers, about life, about everything. But now that we have this podcast, we can be mentally thinking and kind of storing like a book in our heads of like, okay, so this person would be good. So maybe next week's let's see if they'd be down to come and
Facts.
talk for 45 minutes, an hour about some stuff. We want to get all types of people on here, like people with just interesting careers, people that are into sneakers. I don't think every episode is going to be specifically about sneakers, so I hope you guys can bear with us and kind of through this transition, like kind of learn to just enjoy some other content and stuff that we're making, because we want to have just like dope life experiences, like
Facts.
people that have like amazing careers. Like what if we get some type of crazy lawyer, like what type of stories does he have? A pastor, we already got something with that lined up, so stay tuned. But yeah, we got some good things coming. We already got
drop
the
a bomb
ideas
real
rolling.
quick, too. Drop a bomb.
bomb. Let's see.
If we got to tell the people,
We got what?
episode 1. We didn't even tell them.
What?
Oh,
for-
giveaway.
Oh, we do have a giveaway.
We didn't
Okay.
tell the people.
So if you guys have made it to this far, all you guys have to do is did we bring it though? Where is it?
I think it's up front,
Oh, we left it.
but it's okay. You gotta just stay
Okay.
tuned.
I'll pop up a picture
Facts.
right here. Now that we're back from that picture popping up. Yeah, so we are going to be giving away a brand new pair. Tell them what we got for them, Dante.
I want to say Yeezy Foam Runner. Not the original Foam Runner.
Are they called that? Because I looked that up and I didn't see it.
See, I don't know the name of them. We're gonna just say Kanye making a comeback. That's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Size
12.
You feel me?
Size 12. All you guys have to do is leave a comment down below with your Instagram. We're going to be sending a random person a DM, and all you guys have to do is respond to us and with your shipping info. If there's anyone I know people try to scam whenever there's giveaways. If anyone reaches out trying to have you pay or anything or something like that, it's free. Do not send anyone money.
Don't
or
send
anything.
no money.
And it would only come from my official @Cam's Kicks official Instagram account. So any other accounts, not me, guys. So
And if you get scammed, hey, we telling you.
we told you now. Yeah. So okay, what's one of your craziest experiences working here? Like what is it? Like a customer flipped out on you? Like what's a story that you remember specifically? Let's get into the tea, guys. Some
Crazy.
drama.
So I believe you was here.
Was I? Okay.
I'm originally from New York, so you feel me? I'm not too spooky or scary when I see certain things.
Nah,
but,
you a spooky
But
man.
when we had a customer, I wouldn't even say a customer because he didn't even look around or even buy nothing. But we had a crackhead. We're gonna just keep it 100,000 with y'all. We had a crackhead come in here.
I remember that. I know
And we
what you're
got
talking
like
about.
benches where people could sit down and try on shoes.
Bro,
And
that
bro
was
came
crazy.
in. I don't even think bro made eye contact with nobody. He literally just
Nah.
sat down and started nodding off.
Yeah.
Like I can get that
do,
picture.
do a little reenactment.
I can do a little crackhead demonstration for you guys. Hold on. Basically, just. And when I tell you, like, he just kept getting lower
Bro.
and lower. And
Bro, then
lower.
didn't he start like dropping down like on his knees? Like,
See, yeah, I ain't see all that, but
yo, luckily we had this regular customer that was in here. I don't know what
shout out Money Kip. We need to get Kip on the show.
Kip, oh, bro, Kip would
Money-
be hilarious.
Oh, people love Kip. They might. They might love Kip, but we gotta get Kip
Yeah,
on
that would be funny. But yeah, luckily he was here because I mean maybe Dante would have. I don't know if I would have said anything really, but Dante might have.
Yeah, I would tell bro, you gotta go.
Yeah,
You gotta
but luckily he was here and he kind of helped kick him out like he was security or something because bro was looking unwell, and I don't.
And
Yeah,
I
I
want
don't
to say
know.
that he went outside and they called the ambulance.
Yeah. So then he went outside and was doing the same thing. He was laying in front of other businesses next to us.
Mama's fault.
Nah, it was Go-Go Wings. Shout out Go-Go Wings
out
and
Go-Go.
Hibachi. They should sponsor us. We buy them for lunch like way too much. But
Shit, at least 2 or 3 times a week.
yeah, thanks. But yeah, so then he was like laying on the curb out there. So then they called the ambulance and yeah, that was pretty crazy. I forgot about that.
It's crazy.
What, any other interesting stories that you remember?
I know we had a few customers that cussed Cam ass out, but it really wasn't Cam fault. It's just we got a fat sign outside that says all sales is final.
Some people
So
don't understand.
some people
that.
buy shoes and hey, shoes don't fit the significant other they try to buy it for and they try to come back in.
Yeah.
We sometimes I'm not gonna say sometimes. We usually try to give store credit if the shoe was unworn. But
Right.
if you
The
come
issue is
inside,
people will say they didn't wear it, and
then
I'm like,
dirt
I
on the
hate
bottom,
arguing with people when I'm like,
creases
bro,
in the
it has
shoes.
clearly been worn. It's creased. It has dirt. Well, then they're like, well, I didn't wear it. I'm like, well, someone did.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But we had
so-
this fine lady come in and I ain't
Was
gonna
she
lie,
fine?
she did not like we're gonna focus. She did not like what Cam was talking.
What?
And
Oh,
I
which
want
one
to say
this?
was this the dark skinned lady. She bought the pandas, if I'm not mistaken, for her boyfriend.
Oh, I do remember a panda. Yeah, that's what I
And I
was
say the
thinking
levels
of.
started to get a little high. you feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm in the back like, you feel me putting shoes on? Like, what's going on out there?
I don't know, bro.
Had
It's
to
hard
step out.
sometimes. Like I try to keep my cool. Like I don't know why I let it get to me sometimes, but like sometimes I'm just like, if I'm just like trying to do something and I'm busy, and then like someone comes in, and I'm like, I'm telling you repeatedly over the same thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. All sales are final, no returns or exchanges. And then she's like, just escalating higher and higher. It's just.
And she's like, I'm gonna get my boyfriend to come. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody scared of your boyfriend.
No, didn't she
You
say
tell
her
him the
boyfriend
same
was like
thing?
some rapper? I was like, some,
In fact, she did
it's
say
like,
that.
It was some. What was the name? It was like some weird
Couldn't
like.
tell you.
It was like Kuda Kuda with a. I like. I don't know. That was. I
I
don't
don't
know what
care
it was.
who
but
it was.
yeah.
It could have been anybody. We're not worried about nobody.
Yeah. I don't know what.
But I
yeah,
would say we do. Well, I pride myself in customer service, so it's
Yeah.
not like we up here disrespecting people.
No, we always
So,
try to give
yeah.
good customer service, but to a certain extent,
You feel me? We are
can only take
human.
it so far,
Yeah,
right?
facts, so.
Yeah, and it's like if we're telling you the same thing, it can only be said so many
So many
times
times.
before it's like, okay, you need to just leave the store. There's
It's
nothing we
time.
can do for you. So
Time to go.
yeah, but what about shoes? So how long have you been into shoes, Dante?
Shout out to Mom Dukes. I've been in shoes my whole life. Mom kept
Okay.
me suited.
Okay,
It's just like, damn, since I was like 2 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
2 years old. Wow.
I got a picture of the
What was
I
your
want to say
first pair of shoes?
the Concourse came out in '96, if I'm not mistaken. A retro of the first release.
Yes.
Yeah, I
no,
got
The first ever came out in '96.
Yeah, so I got a picture when I was little of the
You had
Concord.
the original pair.
The original. I don't still have them, but I got a picture at the crib.
Oh, that's
of
fire.
the Concord. Yeah, so
Yeah,
my mom
'cause-
kept me in shoes.
The ones came out in '85, so 11 years later would be '96. So
96,
that would be the
yeah.
original pair. That wasn't even the retro.
Facts. So yeah, but my mom kept me Jordans, New Balances.
Okay.
And then once I grew up in New York, like me and my cousin stayed on it. Like it doesn't matter if it was
what part of New York?
Queens, New York, Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
Shout out all the boroughs, but Jamaica, nearest dearest.
How
to my
often do you go
heart.
back to New York?
I try to go once a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you go last year? I don't think you did. Did you?
No, we didn't go last
Yeah.
year, but we were supposed to.
Oh.
We were supposed to.
Okay.
But yeah, we try to go up there and walk around and get some good eats.
What's your favorite food spot in New York?
Favorite? I'll say in general it would probably be Jamaica Avenue. I know it's a
Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I might be saying the name wrong. I think it's called Margiano's. But it's a pizza spot. Jamaica Avenue is a pizza spot.
Okay. Do you feel like New York pizza is overhyped? I feel like everyone's like
no.
Oh,
Overhyped?
no? Oh, okay.
Overhyped is
Bro, I've
crazy.
I've had a couple New York pizza spots. And I was like,
That's the best pizza in the
bro,
world, Craig.
I was like,
The
maybe I just
world,
didn't have
Craig. The world.
Bro, maybe I was just like,
Chicago deep dish, not with
Yeah.
New York.
But
I mean,
maybe-
it's
okay.
cool.
maybe I didn't have the right spots, but I had some of them like dollar pizzas, and I was like, bro, this tastes
Dollar
like an
slice.
average pizza.
Yeah, I would say next time you got to go to like.
I got to go to the real spots. I don't think I've been to the
you
real
feel me?
spots.
The spots where you
But I
feel
will say,
uncomfortable.
bro,
You feel
I was
me?
walking down the street in New York. It sounds like the start of a bad joke.
What happened?
But no, I got a hot dog at a hot dog
Type
cart.
shit, bro. Eating
Bro.
glizzies in the broad daylight. Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's about to
I
say
was
something
I was a
crazy.
glizzy,
A glizzy.
how do you say glizzy gobbler for the day. No diddy. And yeah, bro, that was
You
those
put
were
mustard
fire.
or ketchup on your glizzy?
I put both, and I put relish.
Both
bro.
is crazy. I was gonna let you slide with the mustard.
Bro,
then
you gotta
put
have all
relish.
three. Well, look, this is weird. So tell me this: why do I don't like mustard on cheeburgers, but I like mustard
Yeah,
on
I
hot
don't like
dogs?
mustards on cheeseburgers.
But why is mustard good on hot dogs? Why is that?
I couldn't tell you.
But
I hate mustard on a burger. Like I don't even know
either. I
why
always
fast
say
food
no-
restaurants
no
start doing
mustard. Yeah, that's a food crime right there.
that. Facts. Need to lock your ass up.
Yeah.
You put mustard on anything but a hot dog,
Yeah, he's coming for you.
I'm not coming for you.
Oh, what is he
I'm
doing?
gonna send somebody after you.
But yeah. Anyways, so back to shoes. Okay, so you've been in the shoes since you were about 2
Since
years old.
forever.
Yeah. What was one of your most like memorable pairs getting? Like, do you have a pair in high school or middle school that you just always wanted, and you got for Christmas, or you saved up and got money for? Like, what was one of those pairs that was just a staple in your sneaker history?
I know one shoe that's a staple would
Nostalgia.
be the Last Shots, the 14s.
Oh, didn't you?
And it just
did you
because
sell your
I'm-
pair back to me?
Yeah,
Dang, bro.
but I had them. I had the retros. I want to say, I had them in middle school, had them in
Okay.
high school, and then I had them not too long ago. So that's
Okay.
one shoe that I remember vividly
Okay.
being a staple. But hands down, favorite shoe of all time would be Space Jam 11s.
Space Jam 11s.
Space Jam
Oh,
11s.
okay. Do you have a
Beautiful
Do you have
shoe.
a pair currently?
I have my 09 pair still.
Oh, you do.
Yeah,
Did you
the
get that
soulless.
from us?
Nah, I got that from
Oh,
I
did it?
camped out for that one. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's one of the first shoes I camped out for when I moved to Georgia.
What was the first shoe that you ever camped out for?
First shoe I've ever camped out for might be either the Space Jams or the Cool Grade. The Space Jam came out before the Cool Grade, so it'll be the Space Jam 11. Yeah,
Space Jam 11.
because in New York we
Oh,
didn't
09?
line up for shoes. We
Dang.
just went to go get them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was easy.
I didn't get into shoes really until like 2016, so I've been into shoes for about 9 years now.
Got you.
I mean, I've always appreciated sneakers, but I got into sneakers more so within the last decade.
What is your favorite shoe of all time?
Well, my favorite shoe of all time would be it's hard. I would say the Sean Witherspoon Nike Air Max.
Tough.
That's been one of my favorite shoes throughout the last few years. Like I made my logo that shoe several times. The new Kicking It with Cam's Kicks logo also features that shoe. But yes, sir. But my favorite shoe of all time, I would say, would have to be the White Cement 4. That's the sneaker that really got me into sneakers. I just love that pair of shoes. That was the first pair of Jordans I ever
Have you
got.
ever watched the Do the Right Thing movie?
Bro, people are gonna clown me in the comments. Like, I haven't watched
Then
it.
that's not your favorite shoe. Clown him in the comments. That's not his favorite shoe. But now you gotta go. You gotta go see that movie just for that.
I do
White
want to
Cement
watch
is
that.
a
Yeah.
significant.
I definitely
part of the
know
movie.
the cultural significance to that movie and like some of what it did for the sneaker. Maybe I have seen. I've seen some of those older movies when I was younger, but I don't remember. I might have seen it once. I don't remember to be honest, but I don't.
That's when you got to go replay. I
definitely know of it. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. But
shit, hopefully one day we get Spike Lee on. You never know. Hey,
yeah.
Talk about his shoes.
Hey,
I used to wear Spizikes. Let's get into it.
Right?
Like,
you like Spizikes?
I used to.
Spizikes coming back 2025?
Nah. But specifically, I had the Sway Blue New York Knicks colorway.
Sway
Go
Blue
do
New
y'all
York
search.
Knicks, okay.
Yeah, go
Are
look
you a
at
Knicks fan?
Spizikes. I'm a Knicks fan. Shout out to the Knicks.
What do you think about the
the second
Knicks
round.
fours? While we're on the topic of
We
fours,
put in Detroit Pistons.
rolling
them up.
He's speaking French to me. I don't watch sports.
Facts, you don't.
Yeah. You like the Cab Fours? Oh wait, that's
Cab Fours is cool.
That's a different team, bro. That sounds so stupid.
Nah, it's a good shoe though.
People always think that though. Doesn't the Cab Fours? Doesn't it look like the Knicks though?
Yeah, because that Cab, that's the hardwood classic colorway.
Yeah. So okay, it's the same colors. So I knew something.
Necessarily, they need to drop a Knicks for it too.
Yeah, but coming back 2025, are you excited about the white cement fours, bro?
I'm very excited.
I want a pair of those because
I'm a crackhead for Jordan 4s and Jordan 11. So.
My first pair was 2016. That release. So
that's
this
the last
retro,
time they came out too, right?
Yeah. So this retro 9 years later, I feel like I have to get it because I don't have my 2016 pair anymore. I sold it. I don't know why I sold it, but I did.
Yeah, you need to get as many pairs as possible.
Yeah. So let's talk about this new release real quick while we're on the topic of new releases.
What the hell?
What? Hold on. Let's see.
What the hell?
Where's that? Hold on. What the? We got a sensor effect right here. So because we got the Kobe's.
What the shout out Kobe. Rest in peace to the
we still got
one of the greatest basketball players to have a touch of basketball.
But this one right here, we got such a beautiful shoe. Yeah, let me get that other one. All right, so we got the Kobe 8s right here. This is the original Pro. It's funny. We actually have the original one. Yeah, I think the original one came out in 2013. Let me see.
A great year.
Yep, 2013.
It's a great year for shoes.
So 12 years later, they give us the 2025 version. What do you think of this? Do you think they did justice for a classic pair of fire Kobe's?
They did their thing.
Okay.
Only my beef is the insole. They kind of got lacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's take out the insole. Take out the one of that one. They got a different insole.
This is a pre-owned pair, so
yeah, it might be kind of. I didn't think about that. Might be kind of hard to take it out. Hold on.
Nah,
you got it. Okay, you got it. So the original insole, they had like a cool design on it.
But I think I know why though, because this is what Kobe Bryant was playing in. So now that Kobe's not playing no more, because Kobe,
I can't get this out. That
I want to say,
but this one is just white inside. That's all I'm trying to say.
Don't quote me on this, but I want to say Kobe made it. You feel me? The insoles a certain way.
Huh. Okay.
To better
like comfort wise or
comfort
like
and mobility,
stability.
On the court. Yeah. So
okay.
But I want to say that maybe that's the difference since Kobe is not here designing them shoes, playing in them himself no more.
Yeah.
So, but shout out to Kobe. I feel like that's pretty much the only thing that's different.
Is there any major differences to
just the insole
to what they did?
The laces.
Like let's compare. I feel like the coloring is this looks more red.
I feel like
this is more orange.
It's a U shoe though. So
oh yeah,
it's not gonna be as
we're comparing because obviously you could see like this is gonna be
facts. Yeah, icy that bottom.
Icy and a little yellow, but yeah, so that's pretty cool.
But still, I give him a 10 out of 10 though. I give him a 10 out of 10 just for bringing the shoe back. So
you need a personal pair, don't you?
I still need a personal pair. So if you're listening out here, you have a size 11, a size 11 and a half, bring them on down. So's for me, Buford.
I need a size 10. Nah, probably. You think I need a 10 or 10 and a half? 10 and a half, you think?
Yeah.
This is a 10 and a half right here. I was thinking about keeping this one. This is a 2013 one. I tried it on and I could fit it, but I don't know. It was such a loud shoe. Like it's a fire. If it's a pair of Kobe's, like I would definitely get this one. I don't have any Kobe's in my collection, but I don't know. I don't hoop. You're a hooper. Let's tell the people about you hooping. How long you been hooping for?
I've been hooping for quite some time. I would say since I was like 5 or 7, something like that.
Oh wow! So either 5 or 7.
Basketball
So it could be 6 in the middle.
It could be 6.
Okay.
Could be 4.
Could be 3.
Could be 2. Could have been doing this since came out the womb. But
okay.
I played basketball at Tequila High School.
Nice.
My sophomore through senior year.
Okay.
Went to Bruton Parker College.
Did you think about playing? You didn't go? Wait, did you graduate college or no?
No, I went for 2 years.
Oh, okay. Did you play in college at all?
I did for 1 year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So,
what wasn't what you thought it was?
As far as the coaching, the program, the school, and so I was told I felt like one of those recruitment. I was told something, promised something, and I didn't. You feel me? So
False promises.
yeah, hey, you feel
What's
me?
your favorite J. Cole song?
Love Yours.
Oh, okay. That's fire.
Yeah,
That's honestly that might be my favorite. I don't know.
it's a great song.
Yeah, that is a great song. So what's new with you, Dante? Anything
What's
anything
new? What's
new
new?
in your world right now?
Nah, just new energy. You feel me?
Okay.
New money.
Okay.
That's it. We just new sneakers.
Yeah.
We just keep going. We trying to grow. We're trying to push the brand. We still have the clothing brand Diamonds in Paris. So
Oh yeah.
stay
When's the
tuned.
next drop for that?
The next drop I want to say is this summer. So we're trying to get things
nice.
back rolling.
Okay.
You feel me? We did a Kobe t-shirt too. So
Oh yeah, you did.
Kobe's
and
my
he
guy.
sold
You
it
feel me?
here
We did.
and sold for me. People
Sold for me.
that actually
Went
sold really well. People
really
were
well.
people were really
I was
looking for that.
blessed. We're definitely grateful for everyone that even
Yeah.
took the time out to even look at the t-shirt. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but nah, yeah, it's a blessing. So, like I said, yeah, we're gonna stay tuned for the summer.
Okay.
We're gonna try to turn it up. You feel me? But mainly about the clothing. We're trying to start a movement. You feel me? So
Yeah, let's talk more about that. So you got your own clothing brand. When did you start that?
I want to say everything as far as the idea. I want to say 2019,
Okay.
but we started printing and making clothing around like 21,
Nice.
22.
What gave you the idea? Did you always want to start your own clothing brand, or you just
Nah, really going to the mall and like seeing these prices of clothes. And
Yeah.
I'm a cheap person. If it's not sneakers, I'm gonna just be real.
Yeah.
If it's not sneakers, I'm cheap. But just basically seeing like garments and stuff being overtaxed, I'm like, why would I just make my own and
That's
make
smart.
money?
I like that.
I mean, we look good and make money. Like you
Yeah.
can't even beat that. But that's really where the idea came from. I never grew up wanting to make clothes. I didn't have like nothing. I know I had a friend that inspired
Yeah.
me for sure. So shout out my boy John. He definitely inspired me. But then the idea basically came from just wanting to look good and wanting to make money. So instead of spending money to look good, we could just make it.
Yeah.
And make a profit out of it. So
That's fire. How many drops have you had now?
couldn't tell you. We're like at least like 10 or 11, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Something like that.
What's your favorite drop? Would it be the Kobe one?
It's probably the Kobe tee since I was able to restock that tee in the store. So
Yeah.
that one means a lot. So
Okay.
probably the Kobe tee.
Any future plans? What's your next drop looking like? Any sneak peek?
I would say just stay tuned. I'm gonna drop something for y'all in the next episode. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay. So you guys stay tuned for that. Any other thoughts that you got? Right
Yeah,
now?
I got a question for you. So
Okay.
what made you I mean, obviously the money, of course, the money good, but what made you want to do this?
Made me want to resell sneakers.
Resell sneakers.
Okay. So we're getting on to the topic of me now.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So really, I got into sneakers.
What made you? What got you into selling shoes?
Yeah.
Let's
So I got into sneakers. I feel like I've shared this before, but it's a good refresher. A lot of people might not know this. In middle school, my friend came out to the bus stop one day. Have I ever told you the story?
I don't think so.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. My best friend Kyle. Shout out to Kyle.
Shout out Kyle.
And he was wearing a pair of Flight 23 Jordans. Do you remember the Flight 23s?
I remember them. Never touched my
Yeah.
toes, but I remember them.
Well, I'm about to tell you the story of how they touched my toes.
Let's get it.
So yeah, he came out rocking them Flight 23s, and I thought those were the flyest kicks I ever seen. I don't know what I'm talking about that. But no, I thought they were dope, and I don't know. He was a cool guy. He was popular in school. I looked up to him, and I was like, I want to be like Kyle. So what did I do? The next night, I went home on eBay. I was probably, I don't know how old I was, bro.
Flight 23. We gotta get them shits.
Yeah, exactly. I was probably, I don't know, maybe I was 12. I don't know how old I was, but yeah. So obviously, I didn't have money or anything. I didn't have a job yet, but I had like a little bit. I don't know how much money I had. 20, 30, 40 bucks, whatever it was. I just clicked lowest to highest price. So I was trying to find the cheapest pair, and I found like pretty much the exact same pair that he had. And I didn't even know what size I wore. So I think it was like a size 7Y or something, I remember. And I think they were a little bit too small when I ended up getting them. But when I tell you I wore those things like every day.
Faithfully.
And then, bro, I would get different laces because I like when I came to school and people thought that I had new kicks every day. So I would I had like a rainbow pair of laces.
Bro,
I had like a
lace
pink
swap.
pair. I had like blue. Like
Bro
I would just
had
do
the-
the
Bro
lace
had the
swap.
school going crazy with the lace swap. That is a
Whoa, bro, just knocked the board down.
hey, episode 1. You never know.
That's how crazy that story was. But yeah, anyways, Kyle wasn't too fond of that because it
No,
wasn't
we
cool
not
for
gonna
kids to
fly past
copy
that. Bro had
each
the
other.
school going crazy over the lace swap. That's some legendary shit right there. Go
Yeah,
ahead, my
but
bad.
no. Then I started really getting into shoes and buying more pairs. And when I turned 15, I applied for my first job at Chick-fil-A. I worked there for a year before I quit because during that time frame, I was buying all the new sneaker releases. Like I got the UNC 11 lows. The first release I ever camped out for was the 2017 Royal Ones, and I got the last
Gotcha.
pair in my size. And I felt so bad. The guy behind me waited like basically the same amount of time. We wore the same size.
We
he
don't
did,
feel bad.
He didn't get his pair, but I did.
You better get up early.
Bag secured.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah,
But that's
fast.
crazy about the Royal. Shout out my boy Trig. He actually bought the. I don't know if he didn't like it or.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he gave me that shoe for retail. So.
Oh,
And
that's
I wore
fire.
those to the soul. came
Yeah.
out, so that's fire.
But yeah, so that's what got me into sneakers really, and then throughout that time, I kind of grew in sneaker reselling and was watching early like sneaker content before it became as big as and like oversaturated as what it is now. But just got inspired by other people reselling, so I would go to the Nike outlet, and that was back when the Nike outlets were good and actually had stuff. Now it's just like everyone tries it,
Bunch
and
of
does
bros.
it. Yeah. And like a lot of times at the Nike outlet, like. It'll be like retail's $190, it's discounted to $140, but then it's like $80 on StockX now because they've just made so many pairs, and it's just yeah, you can't really make too much money in the Nike outlet anymore. I feel like you could get lucky. Some people still do it, but not like full time like you used to be able to. And then I would also buy sneakers on Facebook Marketplace, so I'd hit up local sellers, and I would sell on Facebook Marketplace too. Do a bunch of sneaker meetups,
Gotcha.
and yeah, so that's really how I grew with that. And then I lived in South Carolina, grew up in Charleston, South Carolina area. And
For sure.
that's kind of
I got another
where I
question.
started doing it. Yeah.
How are you? Not to you feel me rush you off the last question.
No, you're good. That's about.
How are you
that's about it.
navigating right now with how the sneaker culture and the sneaker market is going up and down? How are you still making a way to
Yeah.
profit and keep your name relevant in
No,
the sneaker community?
that's a good question. Yeah. Well, there's two different parts to that. So as far as the sneaker market, and then relevancy, but like the sneaker market, it's all about adapting. That's what it's been about. Like I feel like all these last few years, it's like you'll see like 2020, 2021, everyone talks about insane times. People had stimulus money. People just had stupid money
Had
to
that
spend.
money
bro.
on.
Yeah, bro. The economy was so overinflated, bro. Shoes. This what the Kobe, if this came out in 2020,
$1,100.
this would, bro, facts. This would have been a
Instantly.
$1,000 shoe, bro.
Instant.
And it's not even a $300 shoe in some sizes, which is insane to me. But yeah, it's just like you used to be able to make so much money back then, but now it's just like it's about being smarter with your investment. So it's like
sure.
you just have to buy lower. Unfortunately, it sounds bad, but then it's also good for the consumer because then you sell lower. So like I buy so much lower than I used to, but I also sell so much lower than
Yeah,
I
people
used
think
to.
you buying low, selling high. and
That's what I'm
not the
saying.
case.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the
So
case.
it's like you got it to continue with the momentum in the current economy. You have to just adapt and buy lower, sell lower. That's really what it is. And then as far as like relevancy and like keeping my name and stuff, that's been a struggle for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I just saw so much like growth and like an increase of followers so quickly. Back then, that was the same type. Like people were just home, had so much free time to just watch videos all day. Now people are fully back to work. The country is fully back how it was, and the economy is not as good. So it's like people don't have as much time to watch YouTube, and then it's like it's so oversaturated. Like what I did back then, like I feel like was somewhat innovative and new. Obviously, I wasn't the first person to do it. Round two, Cool Kicks, they were making videos before me, but I feel like kind of what I did was just like different. People hadn't really seen like every day, like a day in the life of a sneaker reseller, just raw, natural. And then I just kind of got so away from that. And then just everything that's happened over the last few years, opening and closing businesses, all the ups and downs throughout it, it's just kind of left me not as motivated. But what really does motivate me is like starting something new. And that's why I feel so confident and like passionate and excited about starting this podcast again, because it's something new that I can kind of grow and watch do something different. So I feel
when
like
I tell y'all, Cam has been wanting to start this podcast. Cam wanted to start this podcast before we got the equipment.
Bro,
Cam was gonna sit
yeah.
here with no microphone and a camera and talk to y'all, yo, bro.
I don't know. It's
passionate
just
for
it's
real.
just the way I've been wanting to do a podcast for years. I just never took the steps. That's my issue. I come up with a lot of good ideas, but it's like execution has always been always been the struggle for me. It's like
For sure.
taking an idea and actually executing it is what sets people apart.
For sure.
Really. So yeah. But yeah, it's hard. It's like I'm not knocking anyone. I respect everyone's hustle and anyone's free to do what they want, obviously. Like, but it's just like it's so oversaturated. I feel like everyone's doing the same thing, and obviously, like I mean, a podcast isn't anything crazy or different and new either. But I feel like it's just a different outlet, and you could be more free and express yourself and just have genuine conversations with people, which is
Facts.
just something that I enjoy doing, and I'm sure you like doing that as well. And now it's like now we have a platform to do it, and then can just make more connections. That's always a big thing to have in this game as well. Is connections. So
Facts. And the biggest thing that I genuinely want to get out of this opportunity is, you feel me, meeting other contenders that have stores, that sell shoes,
Yeah.
that does sneaker podcasts, or potentially get them on here as a guest or be a guest on their show, and just, you feel me, just continue to build, because it's shoes out here for everyone. There's money on the table for everyone, and if you feel me,
facts.
with the right opportunity, I feel like we all can grow. So especially with shoes, like you can't. What more do you want? Like, you come on now. Shout out Nike, shout out Jumpman, because this year I ain't gonna lie, this year has been smooth.
2025 has been
been
a
smooth.
crazy year. I don't know if they've like. Do you feel like they've been overdoing it? Like because they're like, okay, 40th anniversary of Jordan. Like I knew they had to bring their A game, but do you
I
think
feel
they're
like
doing
they-
too much? They're doing a lot.
They
bro.
did too much already. You feel me? So
Yeah.
like with the ones, the one lows,
They killed the ones.
the four, they
That's-
low-key killed a lot
that's
of
one of
shoes.
the craziest. Like let's see if there's anything. Grab that shoe behind you, the shattered backboard.
like this damn near started it all.
Yeah, so this is what really started the Jordan 1 hype, in my opinion. The 2016 shattered backboard Jordan 1. Still the best leather quality that they've ever put on a Jordan 1. I don't know why. It's not an OG colorway. It's not anything like crazy. I mean, I love that pair of shoes. I think they're sick, but I don't think that they're like immensely special or something like that. Just the leather quality has really overhyped it, and then they just I don't know, the quality that they do now is just not the same. They're just pumping out colorway after colorway. They're ending up in the Nike outlet. They're making millions of pairs for some of these releases, and they just don't have enough demand for the supply. So that's kind of I feel like they've killed the market. They wanted to eliminate resellers, but at the same time, I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
My theory is you can never eliminate a reseller.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter which you going to either produce
Yeah.
more shoes or
They try
produce
to do
less
it
shoes.
for whatever reason, though.
There's still shoes from last year that need to be sold or that's going to be sold.
Yeah.
So I feel like Nike's not going to tap in and go get those shoes from 2018 and sell them again. So I feel like you never could eliminate the reseller. You can maybe make things a little tedious and difficult, but is that, like you said, you just got to adapt. So
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, you feel me? And I feel like resellers, if you're not cracking people's heads off, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I mean, the funny thing was, like, people, there used to be such a stigma behind reseller. Like, people would hate that term.
But everything
then,
is
like,
a reseller.
collectors would do it themselves. They're like, oh, I got an extra pair. Let me just sell it. But I'm not a reseller. I hate resellers.
I'm going to just do it these 3 times, but I'm not a reseller.
Yeah, like, everyone's dibbled and dabbled in it.
For
like,
sure.
yeah, it's just it's part
But
of
I
the
love
game,
it, though.
man.
Like, shoes, you can do so much. You can get money. You can get more shoes.
Yeah.
You can sell shoes for shoes.
Yeah, it is pretty.
So
it's a pretty cool
it's
concept.
crazy. You could
and
sell
I don't
shoes.
think the shoes would have as much of a hype if there wasn't a resale value around them. I mean, obviously it's wear what you like, but if this wasn't a Kobe, do you think people would just buy? As many people would be hyped about?
So if it was no check,
two different shoes,
no
yeah,
Kobe,
two different shoes.
we're
without
not rocking
Nike.
these if they're not.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, if you saw this at Skechers right now, same colorway.
People are not buying it.
Not even Skechers, because Skechers,
They wouldn't like
they got
that. They'd
motion.
be like, why are the shoes two different
We
colors?
can go a little lower. Like, if you saw
Yeah.
this at the gas station, you know the Shell station, they be the knockoff J's. If you saw this at the gas station, you've never seen this before.
Yeah.
I promise you, you're not buying it.
Yeah, nah.
Like, you feel me? It's the check. It's Kobe one of what Kobe did, first and foremost. But you feel me? It's the check,
Yeah.
the swag, the look.
It's
of
always about the check.
it. Hey, so it's about that check.
check. Yeah. But yeah, how do you see the rest of the year going? So do you think they played their best cards in the beginning of the year? Like, as far as Nike and the sneaker industry, like, do you think all the best releases already came out, or do you think there's still more to come? Like, they've had some fire stuff. The Nigels. I mean, they've had some good stuff.
It's been some shit that came out. I ain't gonna lie to them. It's been a lot of good stuff to start off the first half of the year.
Yeah.
We got the Nigels. We got the SB4s. Granted, I wish that Friends and Family pair was released to us.
Which one?
The red.
I
SB,
did
yeah,
see
the
that. I
SB4.
didn't know that was a Friends and Family one.
Friends and Family.
They're not
getting
releasing those, you don't think? No.
But we got a Grail coming out later this year. We got
Which
the
one?
Undefeated 4. When I tell you, I didn't never thought that shoe was ever gonna come.
You know
out.
what's crazy though? I feel like it's not gonna go for anything, bro.
I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah, I guess you don't.
I
care.
hope
So-
it don't go
yeah.
for anything. So I'm able to get 2 pair. Like
Yeah. That is
I'm
crazy
don't
that
get me
they're able to
wrong.
release that,
I'm
though.
love to get a shoe for retail and for me sell it for a
The
little
funny thing
change,
is that
but-
makes so many collectors mad though. Like you think about it, you have a 20.
Oh,
I don't know
care.
how much it is.
That shoe never even
Yeah.
released originally. Now, if I'm not
right,
mistaken.
but now it's gonna totally devalue the friends.
I feel
and
like
family
it's like
pair.
3 people
I don't
that has
care,
that
but
shoe.
yeah.
It's like 4
Like-
people out there
like
that has the original
Mayor,
undefeated,
like
perfect pair.
I was
type
literally
shit.
about to
Yeah,
say
like,
it. Yeah.
It's just those 2 people got it. Nah, go
Yeah.
ahead and drop that.
Yeah.
They can keep that pair, and hey, they goats. So I can get my
I
pair for
agree.
retail at $225. They can take it.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. But
2 pair me.
I was gonna ask what's one of the biggest releases you're excited for? Would that
It would probably be the undefeated 4, and I would say the Stealth 10s are coming back out. I'm
Oh,
excited.
I didn't
about
see the
those.
Stealth 10s. Are you a Jordan 10 person?
I used to be. I like the original colorways. That Stealth, that University red pair.
I had the Charlotte 10s in high school.
That colorway is crazy.
You don't like the Charlottes? I like them
They
back
straight.
then. I don't think I'd wear a pair of 10s now, to be honest. I'm more of a low top and I like comfortability more now.
It had to be like an OG colorway though, for sure.
Yeah. Do you have any 10s in your collection right now?
Right now, no.
No.
No 10. I haven't had a pair of 10s in years.
Yeah. What's your personal collection look like? How many pairs are you sitting at right now?
I'm at like 36 pairs. to be
Are you
exact.
one of the people that like count exactly? All right, now I have 36.
Nah, I literally counted. That's crazy. I literally counted them shits like 2 days ago.
Because some people you ask them and they have no idea, and it's like, they're like, I don't know, 200, 250,
See, yeah, that's
3 million.
The goal is to get to like.
Bro, you almost knocked that
Again,
skateboard down
bro.
again.
Oh, you should see us in the shop.
Oh my gosh.
Boy.
We had the boards stacked like, what is that called? Vertically. Vertically. Sorry, I sound. And bro, we in The Simpsons, like last day since an incident. We wanted to put that up, like last day since an incident.
It's like every week.
Skateboards falling.
Shit
Yeah.
almost smacked me in the head one time.
Yeah, so we cut down in half of how many we have out there, and now we put them on the set back here, some of them. But looks like we're still knocking them over, Dante.
Hey, man. some things just don't change. What was the last thing you asked me?
No, just talking about your sneaker collection. So okay, so you got
I got that
30
shit. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me stop. But
37
now I want to
pairs?
say out of them 30, about 36 to 40.
How many did you have before you started working here?
Oh, I used to have some shit. I used to have close
Oh.
to like 70 pairs.
I wouldn't
say that close to like 60. Yeah,
I would have
sold
thought
a
you
lot of shit.
you would have more.
Nah,
being
I had
here
like
now.
60 to 70 pairs.
But you've
And-
touched a lot more.
Yeah, I want to say since I've been working here, I've went and got the higher value shoes that I wasn't able to get. You feel me? I've traded for
Okay.
a lot of pairs, like the Travis Scotts, the SBs.
Yeah.
The shit like
you've
that.
been focused more on like quality over quantity
now. Yeah, before
Yeah,
it was
because
having so
you got
many
some
pairs.
good stuff, bro. What
But now you
what
feel
are the
me?
best
Breaking
pairs you
it
got in
down.
your collection? Because you know what's funny? I was going back and looking at your interview when you first started working
Had
here.
some shit on too, boy.
Yeah, you were wearing Jordan 16s.
Nah, Jordan 23 trophy rooms.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
It's
I
at
knew-
16.
My bad. I knew it was one of the. My bad.
I
But
dead stocked them too.
But
for
you
the
were saying
interview.
your best shoe in your collection, and I know you didn't have anything like what you have now because you have what
Yeah, I think-
SB4s.
Yeah, I don't even know what I said in the interview.
Yeah. You have some heat now. So what are the best ones you have in your collection?
Dead stock. I want to say at least like 90% of the collection is still dead stock.
Oh, wow.
I got all the fours from
Yeah.
SB to Lightning, Thunder, White Thunder, Military.
Okay.
I got J Balvin's threes.
You have the you have the tan.
Sunset. The
Oh.
Rio, whatever is the black.
Oh, the
pair.
Rio. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
I was
black
gonna
pair.
say I didn't think you had that one.
Low key, Bread 11s.
Okay.
Cool Grail 11s, which are undead stock for y'all. If you want to hear. A few Kobe's.
Nice. What's your Grail, your prized possession of
It's
your
a great
collection?
question, but I don't.
Do you have one that you're
I
not
honestly really don't have like a number one. Like I must have one.
Yeah.
It was the Lightning Forest. Like I ain't gonna lie, that
Okay.
was one. But then
You still have your pair
Jordan,
that's out?
yeah. So
you
Jordan
got that from me.
gave
That
us
was the first
those.
trade we did, right?
That's my first shoe. Yeah, that I got from you.
Yeah.
Was the Lightning Forest.
Fire.
Then it went from Lightning Forest. I got the Thunders from you. I
Nice.
got
How many fours
SB
do you have? You have a lot
from
of
you.
fours.
Bro, I'm a crackhead for Jordan fours.
Let me
and
think about
Jordan
fours I
11s.
have. I have the pine green fours. I have the military blue fours.
Dun, dun, dun.
The thunder fours.
Dun, dun, dun.
What other fours am I? I feel
Topa.
like-
Taupe Haze, no?
Nice. I did have them. I sold them.
It's a great shoe.
What other 4s do I have? I feel like I have another one. Oh, bro. I have the off-white 4s.
Tough.
That's a
One of the best
crazy
4s
one to forget
ever.
about. I might have one more. I don't remember. But I'd have to look. But yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. Something I just thought of that I wanted to talk to you about. Dante was at my wedding. I got married this year, guys. I am now a married man. That's crazy.
Ooh, we got a round of applause.
What a blessing, man. What a blessing. Yo, shout out to Haley. Shout out to Haley, man. I love her so much. She's so amazing. But Dante was at the wedding. What was your thoughts on the wedding? How'd you think
the wedding was
be a part of
beautiful?
that?
One,
Yeah.
first and foremost, thank you for inviting me.
Of course, bro.
It was beautiful. We was in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, but a lot of interesting moments. You feel me? I was in that fly. You know, I step out. Travis's throughout the whole everybody.
Oh yeah, everyone was. He was
Everybody.
wearing velvet Travis's on feet. I was wearing the OG Jordan 1 Travis Scott low.
Facts.
The
And your
the
pops,
Mookie pair.
twin.
Oh yeah.
Velvets.
My dad was matching you with the velvets.
Shout out Pop.
And then Haley was wearing. We couldn't find one in her size. She wears a size 6 men's. I'm sorry, I couldn't find her size. So we got her a pair of Jordan 1 low mochas. Those are really nice. She put the pink laces in them, so she matched me with the pink laces. Pops had pink laces. You didn't have. You just had the brown laces.
The pink
you
laces at home. Guys.
you missed the memo, bro. You weren't wearing the pink laces. How could you?
Left
That's
him on
crazy.
the bed. Didn't make the flight.
Nah, it's cool. You were still fly. That was a fly.
But
thing.
overall, the wedding was beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
It's my first beach wedding.
Oh, nice.
That's like my second destination wedding, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Second or third.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really cool. As far as the beach, like the violinist, like it was crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we might have to. We're trying to think of a trip to plan towards the end of the year because Haley's from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Shout out to my Albuquerque family out there, you feel me?
Yeah, so
Shout out to my
I'm gonna get her on an episode.
Cam's Kicks family on
Maybe
that
the
side.
next one she'll be on it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get her on one soon. But yeah, so we all want to go there and do like
Definitely.
a reunion of people that were at the wedding or something. But
Nah, that'll be fire.
yeah, so that'll be dope. I know you've never been over there.
Never been to Albuquerque at all. To
Yeah.
be honest.
But cool, man. So
That since we here, Cam threw up on my Travis's. We're gonna get to this is the podcast. We're gonna get to the real.
I
You feel
didn't
me?
think you were gonna talk about.
Nah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get the people. You feel me? We raw and uncut right here.
Hey
But-
yo.
hey, no Diddy though.
What's a sound effect I could do?
But yeah, so back. That's how I felt when he threw up on my shit. But we're not gonna get to the you feel me the the hard details. But I just want to say like you feel me, Cam's my guy. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
appreciate it.
we're gonna always make sure our family's okay. You feel me? But yeah, like I wore my Travis's. Nope. Hey, in the sand, in the rain,
Okay.
throw
In the
up,
clouds.
in
Superman.
the clouds. Hey, we still no creases. Still 10 out of 10. Might sell them to Cam. So yeah, wear
I did-
size 10.5.
How were you able to clean them?
You know, at the hotel. We use them rags
Oh.
before we leave the hotel. If you don't know,
My
you know
bad,
now.
man.
You feel me? Nah, it's all
I
good. Bro.
apologize, bro.
It's all good.
Everyone's been there, man. Somehow I got it on his shoes. Hey, that's.
Hey,
we'll
my
just leave it
boy
there.
was lit, so you wouldn't want anybody. I wanted him lit, so he was lit. So hey,
Yeah,
no
a little,
complaints.
little bit too lit, man.
Little tad bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, what you thinking for the rest of this year? What we getting into? What's some hopes, some visions, some dreams that you got for 2025? I know we're already 5 months in, man.
Facts. This is second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
I want to say, just keep going in general. Like, you feel
Okay.
me? We all got little things and different things that we want to get done and to accomplish as a team and as individually. But yeah, I just want to say,
Nice.
just keep going. It's been a lot of ups and downs since I've been working here, but everything has been a blessing. So
Yeah.
you just keep going, keep growing, keep getting the brand out there to different people. We still get people that come in this bitch every day, be like, "Oh, it's my first time coming in here." So that's
That's crazy.
pretty cool. And they
Some
come in
people
and
are
buy
like,
something.
"Did you
so-
guys just open?" Or like,
Nah.
"No, we've been here for. I think it's in September now. It's gonna be, I think 4 years. Wow. Because so I've been here for like over a year and a half. There was a previous owner for 2 years, and we took over from him. So it's been here for almost 4 years, like the location itself. So it's new people coming in every day, but it's cool because we're in a Walmart plaza, so people are always in the area,
Shout out
coming off a
Waterworld.
busy highway too, and people just moved to the area and are like, "Oh, I just moved here." Someone even today said that, and they hadn't heard of us. He just moved from Virginia, so yeah, always cool meeting new people, and that always helps us too, guys. If you want to see more episodes of Kicking It with Cam's Kicks, we just got to keep getting more customers in here, making some connections and conversations, and that's how we're going to keep bringing you guys these episodes. But
the ultimate goal
something
is
they
to
can
get,
look forward to, man.
Ultimate goal is to get Rick Ross on the show.
Oh yeah, guys, that's our
joke.
ultimate.
We're probably
ultimate
going
goal.
to that another episode, but just know, you feel me? Nothing but love for Rick Ross up here. We're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna get him on a podcast, or he's gonna actually come physically into the store and buy some pairs. Hopefully both.
We're putting that out.
Yeah, we're
Putting it into
manifesting that. You feel
existence.
me? It's gonna happen. So
Yeah, so that comment down below, spam Rick Ross on Instagram saying that he needs to join at Cam Kicks official podcast.
so we get him. I need a freestyle too. To the biggest
Bro,
boss.
that would be fire.
And I need some-
Freestyle
a
battle
10-piece.
with Rick Ross.
Need a gift card.
Oh, we did a
Wingstop.
Rick Ross skit
Go watch that.
on my
Social
Instagram.
media.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, we have an inside joke with Rick Ross. I don't know why. We'll if you guys want to hear
We'll
a
get
story
into
about
it.
that, yeah, we'll get into that in another episode. But I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this one, man.
Hold on, what you got on feet today? Before we leave. Show the people
okay,
what you
yeah.
got on
Let's
feet.
let's end it with what we got on feet. I got on. Let me see if I could.
Next
Okay,
time
here we
we'll
go.
do a camera angle. Yeah, today we're gonna.
I got on the De La Soul Nike Dunk Low SBs. These are a little worn, but these are fire. Dante, I think he already showed, but yeah, what you got again?
2021. You feel me? Cool gray.
Bro? Okay.
Such a beautiful.
Did you get those dead stock?
I did. Shout out to Cam's Kicks. You feel me? It was a
Oh,
gift.
what
Shout out
website
to
can
my
they
boy.
buy stuff like
Yeah,
that
you
on?
can shop 24/8, 25/8.
What does that even mean?
Money. It just means you can shop whenever you want.
Okay,
That's what that
okay,
means.
okay. What
At
website?
camskicks.com.
Ooh, I'm gonna say it into this camera. Yo, if you guys want to shop for the flyest kicks, the best sneakers in the game, camskicks.com.
Hold on, I've always wanted to do this. We live in this camera, right? This camera? This camera?
Both of them are live.
camskicks.com.
Oh, okay. Yo, so check out the website, guys. Yo, let us know what you guys want to see in these future episodes, what guests you guys want us to bring on here. And just thank you guys so much for the support. I really hope that you guys like this because we enjoy doing this. And it's going to get even more fun once we start having some crazy guests on this podcast,
Facts.
get into some interesting subjects. We will see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys being a part of this. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great night.
Yes, sir.